Okay, the last thing we need to worry about right now is um, fake FPGA. I mean, those of you who have the hardware board, good for you. You don't have to worry about any of this. Those of you who do not, uh, pay attention. Well, first of all, the creation of the Cortex project plays a major role in this. So please, if you haven't, check out the first minute or two in the Cortex video before you go on. Now, right now, we are on ECF. So on ECF machines, you can find, if you go to C, FPGA simulator, DSIM132, you will find that the fake FPGA program is already installed. And you can start it just by clicking the bat file. Now, bear in mind, if you ever close the GUI, you have to close this terminal. If you don't, and you try to start another instance of the fake FPGA, it will break. So either close both of them together, or keep both open. But don't close one and leave the other. So now you start the fake FPGA. Fake FPGA is basically two parts. The first part is this GUI, and then the second part is a simulation that you will have to run yourself. So now this is this GUI. We can leave it open for now. We'll have to worry about the other part. Now the other part. First of all, fake FPGA requires you to have main as your top level entity. That could be a bit problematic. So let me show. You should have already downloaded these files. If you downloaded the UFT scripts folder, you should already have the files, but I'm going to show them here. First of all, you have this lab template.v, and let's open it up and check out what it is. It's a simple module. This will have to be your top level module. So if you've created your part 2 or part 3 file, you will have to instantiate them here. This is the correct way to go. Okay, I already have this file. Let me add it to the project. Oh, come on. Okay. So this is exactly the same as the file I showed in GitHub, except that I instantiated my MUX41 into this. So previously MUX41 was my top level, but now main is my top level module. Okay, this is an unfortunate requirement of fake FPGA, but we have to go through it. Now that my top level module is correct, let me just specify that this is actually the top level entity. Now there is a script pre-made for fake FPGA that we'll have to use to this. So don't compile the design, because this compilation will not be useful. That script is the compile sim.tcl or .tcl. Okay, you should have already downloaded this. I have already, of course, done it. So this is the way to add it. You open the tools menu, tcl scripts, and then add to project. You go to wherever it is. I have a collection of files for fake FPGA here, so this is the one I'm looking for. And double click it or click it and press run and wait for it to finish. If you followed my instructions during the project creation correctly, you should not run into other problems here, except of course if you have syntax problems or Verilog problems. Okay, if you have errors here, something is wrong in this middle window. If you have errors in the middle and the bottom window, then that's even more wrong. Now to verify that this has actually done its job, let's go to the project location, which is in my W show off box, and then you should find a simulation folder. Inside it, a model sim folder, and then you should eventually find a main.vo. If you don't have this main.vo, then there might be a problem. Well, there is a problem. Now, this on its own needs a couple more files so you can actually run it on fake FPGA. So those files are as follows. The first is, let me show them here. you need the fake FPGA.vpi, and you need the runsim.bat and the testbench.v. You can get all of those from the same zip files if you downloaded them from the repo. So I'm going to copy all these files, all three. Again, fake FPGA.vpi, runsim.bat, and a testbench.v. Copy all three and put them in your simulation model sim directory. And then you can run sim.bat. You see here, you can find this saying connected to simulator. If this doesn't happen, then the GUI is not really connected to anything and it's not useful. Now, my 4 inputs to the mux are 0, 1, 2, 3, and my select signals are 8 and 9. So without modifying the select signals, playing with the 0 bit should play with the lid, which is happening. Modifying any of the other things is not going to do any difference, which is expected. Now I'm supposed to be selecting bit 1. Now I'm selecting bit 3. And it looks like it's working. And now we are done. But actually, before we are done, let's say a bit of debugging for those of you who've already created project in the wrong configuration. I'm going to show one simple thing. So let's go back here. Just so this compile sim tickle script. At the end, it copies some file. So you'll have my project name is called show-off-mux. So this script will basically say copy the file that is called show-off-mux.vo to a file that is called main.vo. If you've already named your top level entity as main, this command will fail, but you'll still be able to go on because lucky for you, the file name is already main. If you have changed the top level entity during the project creation phase to anything other than the project name itself, this command will fail, and you might, if you don't want to go through the hassle of creating a new project again, you can just manually copy the file, whatever the file name.vo is, to main.vo. And this should fix your problem before you go on with fake FPGA itself. And now really that's it, and good luck everyone.